Hello dear friends, warm welcome to all to my channel World of Zoology. We'll consider next point from the unit first, that is wonders of animal world, and the point is breeding and parental care in Pisces. Breeding is a reproductive process that involves mating and production of offspring by the animal. Second terminology which is used for the detailed study of this topic is parental care. The animals exhibit varying types of behavioral patterns, of which parental care is one of the unique phenomena. The class Pisces, actually it is superclass of the phylum Chordata and subphylum Vertebrata. Superclass Pisces include two classes. One is Chondrichthyes, that includes cartilaginous fishes, and another class is Osteichthyes, in which all bony fishes are included. To understand breeding and parental care in fishes, it is necessary to know the three main reproductive strategies followed by different fishes. These reproductive strategies are oviparity, viviparity, and ovoviviparity. And the animals following these strategies are called oviparous, viviparous, and ovoviviparous animals respectively. These different reproductive strategies are differentiated on the basis of the fate of the ova prior to and after fertilization process. In other words, the reproductive strategy that is oviparous means the eggs are laid outside the body of the animal either in fertilized or in unfertilized condition. Second one, that is viviparous condition, in which eggs develop within the female body and the developing embryos derive nourishment from the body of the mother by forming an attachment between the embryo and uterus of the female, what we term it as the placenta. The third one, that is ovoviviparous condition, which is actually in between these two, that is oviparous and viviparous condition. The eggs develop within the animal's body, but they do not receive any nourishment from the animal. That means even though development takes place inside the body of the female, as like that of the viviparous animal, they do not receive any nourishment from the mother's body by forming placenta. That means no placenta formation in ovoviviparous animals. And the condition is similar as like that of the oviparous animal, in which the yolk content which is stored within the egg is utilized for the development of the young one here. And therefore, the condition is in between the oviparous and viviparous strategy. The parental care is behavior including the act of mating, breeding, and proper rearing and protection of the young ones till they grow up to a certain maturity to live at their own and to gain their food and other needs at their own. That means development which takes place up to a particular stage. In lower animals, the act of parental care is restricted to taking care of the eggs, larvae, feeding of the larvae and young ones, as well as transportation of the young ones to some extent for their safety. The act of parental care is exhibited by the animals belonging to the class of phylum Vertebrata, that is superclass of the phylum Vertebrata, Chondrichthyes and Osteichthyes class from the phylum Chordata. Some of the examples of these breeding and parental care in Pisces are considered in our lecture, and these examples actually include the various fishes in our next part. Most of the fishes are viviparous since they lay eggs, and that fertilization which takes place outside the body, what we term as the external fertilization. However, some of them are livebearers, being ovoviviparous. In such condition, fish fertilization is internal. The female renders physical protection to the developing embryos, which derive nourishment from the yolk, which is deposited in the egg. That is ovoviviparous condition. Development of the young ones though takes place inside the body of the mother, they do not derive their nourishment from the mother's body by forming placenta. Since there is no implantation of the developing embryo, it is referred to as ovoviviparous condition. The example which is shown here is the black mollies, and the portion of the belly showing developing embryo in the body. Black mollies are freshwater bony fishes, though usually found in brackish water condition also. Mollies occur naturally in North America around Gulf of Mexico. Ovoviviparity is used as the reproductive strategy by mollies. In black molly and guppies, the fecundity though low, the percentage survival is comparatively high since the developing embryo are protected by the mother. Whereas in case of the other fishes where protection is not given by the mother, the number of eggs which are produced are enormous. Here the second fish showing the same strategy of the development, that is guppy with the young ones in the belly portion. Guppy and molly both belongs to the same family, and that is nothing but Poecilidae. Guppies can adapt and breed freely under variety of conditions. They show ovoviviparity as the reproductive strategy. Gestation period is about 28 days at the temperature which is about 25 degree centigrade. Guppy with developing young ones in the belly portion. Now this picture shows the development of the young ones within the mouth cavity, what we known as brood pouch in case of the tilapia. It is freshwater fish and female exhibit parental care. It is mouth brooder, that means development of the young ones takes place within the body of the females in the brood pouch, and the mouth itself work as the brood pouch. The eggs are protected within buccal cavity of the female fish, and she refrains from the feeding till the last brood hatches out. On hatching, the fry are released, which remain close to the mother's body, and in case of the danger, they seek shelter into the buccal cavity of the mother for protection. Here the tilapia with young ones nearby the mother. Next fish is the seahorse, showing brood pouch. Brood pouch in hippocampus, commonly known as seahorse. In this marine fish, parental care is exhibited by the male as it takes care of the eggs and the young ones. It has brood pouch close to the tail region. During breeding season, the pouch becomes thick and highly vascularized. The female deposits fertilized eggs in the brood pouch of the male using cloaca as an intromittent organ. Incubation period is 24 days in pouch till hatching. The eggs hatch and are nourished within the pouch. After completing the development, miniature seahorses escape through small aperture in the brood pouch. The miniature which is escaping from the brood pouch is shown in this picture. Young seahorse that comes out from the brood pouch in this picture. We'll consider the summary of the entire lecture. First of all, the various types of terminologies used during the topic. First is the breeding, then various type of reproductive strategies which are used during parental care, that is oviparity, viviparity, ovoviviparity, and what is parental care. In case of animals like fishes, how parental care is taken by the male or the female with the help of the example of the guppy, molly, then tilapia and seahorse, and thus the parental care which is taken by the various types of fishes are considered in this lecture. Those fishes they do not take parental care produce large number of eggs so that their survival is possible. Thank you for watching my video. Do like, share and subscribe the video, subscribe my channel, and share the video for the benefit of the maximum students. Thank you once again.